Alrighty then. Hello everyone. Figured I'd do this audio test here and take you on a nice journey through some really nice areas here. We have, I'd say you're supposed to be like sort of a wine country, I guess they consider it. So there's a couple of cool little vineyards on the way, but a lot of farming areas too. So we shall check it out, see what it's got to offer. And we'll have a good time. The guy had an awesome like 70s haircut. It was good times. Anyway, nice little area. It's actually not bad right now. Yesterday was blazing hot. The weather is pretty comfortable right now. Plus I'm wearing my mesh jacket, so the wind's blowing straight through it. Which helps, but when it's like 100, it doesn't really make a difference. It's hot as hot. Wondering at freeway speed how well this microphone picks me up. Hopefully it's pretty good, because in my helmet it's like windy as all get out, so I don't know how well it's actually picking me up, or if it's picking up some mad wind noise. You know, one of the things I do when I come to a stop is I don't like to put my foot down because it just takes too long to put it down and then pick it back up. So I like to practice coming to a complete stop and just keeping my foot on the bike. And as soon as you come all the way to a stop, you gotta start giving the bike power again so you don't fall over. So I don't know, so I just practice that. I think it's kind of fun too. So you come all the way to a stop and then go without putting your foot down. But you can't roll it either. So sometimes I'm better at it, sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm like all over the place. And people are like, look at that guy that doesn't know how to ride. So anyways, but it's a fun thing to mess around with. We'll try it here at this stop sign and see if I can do it. See if I can put on a good show for you. And stop and go. No putting your feet down. That was a little wobbly, but oh well. Oh, little baby horsey. Sorry if I look around too much, but I wanted to show you like these vineyards and stuff. Kind of a cool area to look at. A lot of distractions when you're riding through here, like all the animals and stuff, like get me distracted, and I should probably be watching the road, but that's part of what this ride is the scenery. It's all about the scenery, man. Yeah, man, the scenery, man. I try not to bomb through here too much either, because sometimes these neighbors are out and they've like yelled at me. I'm like, slow down! And I'm like, you're old! But, you know, don't wanna make everybody mad in life. Even though this is a nice road, and they just paved it recently, like within the last year. so it's like nice and sticky. But you do have to watch out for like the leaves and stuff on the road. Also, when it gets like in the winter, there's like dew, and you know, when it's wet and stuff, and these lines are so slippery. I've almost gone down a few times from my front tire or back tire getting on this line and like breaking traction. When in doubt, gas it out. I do like this route because it's shaded. So when it's a hot day like today, when it's like blazing, you don't have to like be baking out there. Lots of bicyclists. Comes the 15s. These are fun to ride. At least go in this direction because we're climbing. The other way, you know, downhill is a little more sketchy. Because like you come over a crest like this hill right here, you come over that crest, and then you're like on this crazy sharp turn, and you're not really prepared for it. It's like analog brakes, which I'm glad this bike has because I've used it often. Not on like purpose, but like when it's wet and stuff. It's amazing to have these brakes. I tell you what, there's another nice like vineyard. Cool entryway with like a big bridge and the babbling brook. It's pretty high for the summer. So now we're getting up into the hills. And I'm not sure if there's any more vineyards up this way, but there's still a lot of cool properties. Animals, goats, and things. Old Town, make a left. Copy that. Excuse me, people. We need to get to Old Town. There's a lot of old people around Old Town. And no further. Ta-da! Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, we want to go this way, though. Let's go this way. Welcome to historic Auburn, where lots of gold rush things happened quite a long time ago. Like that big statue panning for gold. He's been there for quite some time. Excuse me, people, coming through. Ooh, perfect spot. We're right here. Actually, there's some spots right there. Might as well park right in front of the coffee shop. That's a 24-minute parking. That's all I need. There is the courthouse. former capital of California in the gold rush times. I like that copper roof on the very top. It's pretty cool. It's a big building. Actually have a cool little like jail underneath those stairs. They used to have a jail down in there, like a little prison. You can check it out, it's kind of cool. And this building right here used to be the governor's mansion, which is now like some kind of a law firm or something. Sometimes I've gone through here just screaming fast, but like I said, I don't want to make the neighbors mad, because these people get grumpy up here in the mountains. There's a reason why they live up here, because they don't like people. Oh, this is where that weird thing is. What the heck is that animal? It's like a cross between like a goat and a llama, or maybe a sheep and a llama, or something. Something bad happened. No one was watching one night. Some animals were breeding that probably weren't supposed to be. They made that funky looking thing. This is the one that'll kill you if you're going way too fast. You fly off into those bushes. Because it's like that crest. And you don't know it's the turn's coming. And you're like, holy shnikes. I've done that a few times. Just totally locked it up going over that hill. Here's another one too. Total downhill turn. Pretty sweet. It'd be fun to live there. I'd set a camera up, and when bikes come flying through, my nose itches. When bikes come flying through and go flying off the road, and you like taking pictures of them, like set up a motion camera or something. Get some sweet YouTube shots. Yeah, definitely gotta be careful on those downhill ones. They're fun though. But this bike, the center of gravity is so high that from like going from one side to the other side is like a big swooping motion, and it seems like when I'm downhill I got a whole lot of momentum on me. And I test out those ABS brakes often on downhill. But also, I'm not that great of a rider, so if I figured out how to ride better, I wouldn't be doing that. But it's always about, you know, pushing, being the last to brake and the first to excel, so this just isn't the form for that. That is for being on a track, not on a county road where there's like no barriers or anything. There's just trees, fence, bushes, geese. Quack. Another thing I worried about whilst bombing down this road is like a goat or a dog or something come running out in front of me. And I would just be lights out. Because there's so many ranches and stuff that the possibility of an animal running out is probably pretty high. Although I've ridden this road many times and I haven't seen anything on the road. Except for like the occasional turkey or pheasant. But not like any sheep or anything. They're usually all... Everybody's pretty well fenced in anyway. But I guess it's a possibility. My brother's got an R6 and I rode it up this road. and I got on a lot of rides with him. Anyway, we traded out and I rode up this road, and that dang thing is fast. 2012 model. I just was rolling through the gears nice and smooth, and I got to like 4th gear and I looked down, I was doing like a $120 on this little road, and I was like, whoa, that baby's got some guts. It's hard to keep the front tire down on that thing, even just rolling through the gears. Alright, well that was a little ride on some county roads. I guess I'll see you guys next time, eh? Peace!
Eu vou dançar quando eu sinto algo dentro, algo que não devo levar. Eu vou escutar os músicos brasileiros que me deixam libertar.